Listen to me, this is the most important thing I could ever tell you. Never compromise your artistry, your dreams, your goals, your ambitions for the sake of a paycheck. There's going to be opportunities where you can, make more money, but it's not something you're passionate about. And what is that working towards, truly, at the end of the day? You got to realize the true pot of gold is what's at the end of the rainbow, the very end of the rainbow. There's going to be all these distractions, all these short-term potential come-ups on the way, but you got to block those out. And you have to focus on the longevity of your craft. But at the same time, you have to know when to be impulsive, too. You can't live life overthinking. If you're talking about what you're doing this weekend, those are the moments you can afford to be impulsive. If you're talking about your life, dreams and aspirations, that's when you should be meticulous in your planning. And so you got to exist, and you really got to be tedious with your decision-making, because this is your life. You only have one life. You cannot go back in time, obviously. And the butterfly effect is real, man. Every action that you take right now, every decision you make is going to affect your destiny. It's going to affect where you are 10 years, 20 years down the road. So listen, I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you want to be successful in whatever it is you do, music, business, acting, it doesn't matter, it's across the board, you got to have the utmost supreme self-confidence. And I'm not talking like confidence where like you're cocky as fuck, you're an egomaniac, you're a narcissist, and you're like all self-absorbed and like, oh, I'm the only one who's amazing. No, not that kind of confidence. I mean like what people say out there should never be able to tamper with the goal in here, or what you know in here about yourself. It should never affect that. The shit talkers, the naysayers, the negative Nancy's, we could even call them, those are the last people whose opinion you should care about, because if they're not talking shit on you and you stop doing what you're doing, they're going to go find someone else to talk shit on. They're already just toxic humans as it is, So whatever your craft is, whatever your passion is, just put in the 10,000 hours. Put in the amount of work necessary to become a master of that shit. And once you're a master, and once your shit's undeniable, it's like you hit a whole new level of self-confidence and you hit a whole new level of self-sufficiency, And your work will speak for itself. And it makes me think, if you're going to give up on your dreams because of some shit somebody else has to say, is that truly even your dream? Like that should, if anything, motivate you. That should give you an extra chip on your shoulder to go and work even harder at what the fuck you want, At the end of the day, you're different from everybody else in the world. You're different from everybody else in the world. Everybody in here is an individual. So I think, try not to compare yourself too much, and really don't be afraid to put yourself out there. I think if you truly have a goal, like a lot of people kind of get caught up, especially in school when they're younger, about people judging them, like their peers, and getting bullied for putting out something that they're truly passionate about. And I don't appreciate it. C'est la vie. I want you guys to know, whatever you want to do in this world, you can really do it. I know it might always seem like there's barriers, whether that be where you live, whether that be your family, or the people around you kind of persuading you or pushing you in a different direction. But at the end of the day, you got to follow your heart, man. Because truly, I mean, if you're not living for yourself and your own happiness, and if you're living for other people and trying to appease them, what are you doing? You're the only person you have in this world at the end of the day. Like, bridges can always be burned, and not saying all will, but people come and go. So you should never live for other people. And you guys, I know you guys are young. You got all your life ahead of you. Maybe you do know what you want to do, but make sure you put your full effort into that shit, It's good to have like a backup plan in a sense, but at the same time, if you have a backup plan, that means your mind isn't fully focused on, plan A. And if you're not 100% in on something, it's like you're never going to be as good as you could be at it. So I just want you guys to know that. Whatever the fuck it is you want to do in life, do it. And start doing it now. Don't just say you're going to do it. You got to, actually take the necessary actions today to get to that point. It's a journey, Shit doesn't happen overnight. But start taking the steps. If you want to become great at guitar, start practicing today. Like right now. Go get a guitar, start practicing. If you want to be in the NBA, go grab a hoop. Go grab a ball. I guess don't go grab a hoop. You can't really grab a hoop unless you're like Duncan, which I'm not, that's for sure. But go grab a ball, work on your cross dribble or something. Take small steps towards your goals every single day, and you're going to get there a lot quicker. Shit doesn't just happen in one day, it's like a progressive thing. You got to put in the work every single fucking day, and eventually you're going to be where you want to be. It's as simple as that. Time put in equals output. If you're a guitar player, you should be playing guitar for like an hour a day at least, be practicing your shit. If you are an artist, you should be, practicing painting or drawing or whatever your respective art medium is every day. If you want to be a YouTuber, you should start editing videos right now, you're only going to get better. A lot of people are indecisive on what they want to do in life, but once that thing takes a hold of your soul, run with it. Don't slow down for anyone, Once you know what it is, once you have the vision, just run with it.
And I know some of you need to hear this. It's easy to get lazy in life, man, but view practice as compound interest. You know, it's the exact same thing. It stacks on top of each other. Your base starts here. You put in a month of work, your base is now here. You put in 2 months of work, your base is now here. You put in a year of work, you're all the way up here.